Alright. It is time to get started on streaming some Red Dead Redemption 1, where I have to decide if I'm being a good guy or a bad guy. I kind of want to be all like, hey there, pilgrim. And I have played this a little bit before. I just never made it very far in it, so that's why I don't feel too bad about doing a fresh start and seeing where things go. Gotta give them some credits.
Well, I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on
Oh, look at us, we're so proper.
How we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
Yeah.
Father, do you mean
Yeah, people are
unless
messed
an
up.
innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly.
Can you even imagine what it would have been like to live in that generation, not believing that what we have today was even possible? And funny enough, I ended up in a pretty in-depth conversation with a coworker today about, well, it started off as just about artificial intelligence and how, like, where do we draw that line between how far we push AI? But then it was like, we were comparing it to movies, because, you know, a lot of movies show artificial intelligence as being incredibly deadly and killing. You know, like, it's like watching I Am Robot, or iRobot, not I Am Robot, that's the Pixar movie, but watching iRobot with Will Smith and how they gave the robots too much power and everything, so they just started to destroy the city. It's an interesting thought because, like, back in this timeline that this game takes place, they never would have imagined that we'd have the technology we have today. And just over the last 25 years, there's been a huge push in technology, like just my lifespan. I'm only 27, but I remember back in the day when cell phones were the sizes of bricks. Almost no one had phones, no one used internet on a regular day-to-day basis, you know, it took way ttoo long to sign on online through, you know, AOL dial-up to be able to do anything. So, I don't know, it's just very intriguing how far things have come in a short amount of time.
Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny.
I did not realize that the credits opening was going to be this long, but I will wait
Well, here we
and
are,
play.
Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
I like myself an armadillo, all rolled up in a great ball. Alright, time to play. And of course, the first thing I have to do is go to the saloon. Hold to run. To sprint, quickly tap. Okay. Been a while since I played, so it's going to take me a moment to get all these controls down again. I think you had one too many there, buddy.
Marston! Mr. Marston, over here! You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friend
Sometimes.
from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
So I don't know about everyone else, but I like to have game subtitles on just so I can actually be sure of what they're saying in the stories, because otherwise audio mix isn't always great or my hearing's always bad. So I'm going to go ahead and get those turned on here real quick. Audio, sound effects, display, subtitles. Get those turned on. And I see there's a headphones option here, so let's go, whoops. Go ahead and turn that on. See if that helps the audio at all. And right on back out we go.
You ain't gonna find sturdier horses than these in all of New Albany.
Ride the horses.
That's what you keep
Yeehaw.
saying. Take it slow on the way out of town. No need to kick up a lot of dust. Whoa now.
And off to Fort Mercer
Come
we
on,
go.
Mr. Marston. That ain't no toothpick around here.
Wait, hold what? Hold. There we go.
So it's Fort Mercer you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time.
Come on, horse.
Yeah.
Why aren't you going?
Come.
There we go.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing
That's
for
what I
some
say now.
female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Cleve's
Oh,
friends.
Atlanta.
Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I guess back in these times, there was not a whole lot of respect for women at all.
Yeah. So it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson. Do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
That's right. Ain't none of your business, fool.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me.
Chewing the
Just think you're better
dog.
off not knowing.
That's not a terminology I'm particularly careful. I mean, it does kind of flow nicely, but
You don't look
yeah,
much like
not
some Blackwater
not one of
fella.
choice.
That's because I ain't.
If I'm being honest, I don't care much for those highfalutin big city types. Not much at all.
Blackwater ain't much of a city. More of a town with delusions, but no, me neither.
Town with delusions. I feel like that's most cities nowadays.
A fella told
Maybe
me
it's
about
yeehaw for
Blackwater
you,
a
you
few months
Aussie, but I
back
like
saw one of them
Yahoo.
newfangled carriages without horses.
Is that so?
And you wind them up like a clock. Damnedest thing ye ever saw without the aid of liquor, he told me.
Times are changing fast. That's for sure.
I say what I want. Matt, have you ever seen that show Hee Haw? It was like an old 60s show.
What a waste of good meat. Not far now. You'll see the fort when you get to the top of this hill.
Yeah, for being an older game, it does still look pretty good. And I don't know, because I know in order to play this on Xbox One, you had to download a special package to go with it. And so I wonder if that like helps with the graphic level of everything.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Yeah, it's an older show. Like, I haven't really watched a lot of it, but if you YouTube it, there's like tons of YouTube videos of it. It's ridiculous, very redneck. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's got the update, because it's the 360 version of the game, and I'm playing it on Xbox One. So, I don't know. All I know is I had to download a package for it and get it installed so that I could play. On the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. If I remember correctly, I'm gonna get shot here pretty soon.
Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother.
Oh, that's cool that he came back for the second game. I like it when they can keep consistency between multiple games.
Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
Oh, that's cool.
You implore
So
me?
Bill also comes back for the second game?
You implore
Possible spoilers?
me? You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge. No more Dutch. And no more you.
No, you didn't.
I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh.
Well, darn, I was right. I gone been shot. And then they just leave me out here for the coyotes and the vultures to eat me. Well, it makes sense if Bill did, since Red Dead Redemption 2 is technically a prequel, not a sequel to the first one. So it makes sense if Bill was in it. Yeah, just leave me hanging.
Well, you're alive.
Oh, it's because I'm super congested. My allergies are kicking my butt today.
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to
What if
Fort
I'm allergic
Mercer
to the
and picked
planet?
a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
John
Bonnie
Marston.
McFarlane.
It's like Bond.
Miss
James Bond.
Bonnie McFarlane.
Bonnie McFarlane.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarlane. I don't know.
So what
Well,
were
you know,
doing?
Elon Musk and NASA keep saying we're going
Trying
to
to
send the
give
first
Mr.
person to
Williamson a
Mars within the
chance.
next couple years, so
For old time's
I
sake.
guess we'll kind of find out what
You
that's
know
going to be
Bill
like.
Williams?
Knew him. A long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Of course you would.
Now I'm gonna
I'd send Orion,
take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that
but
sounds
only
very
if he's
fun,
out there
Mr.
whaling
Marston.
space.
Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't
Making
cut a
fun of
reason.
Orion, and he's not even here to defend himself.
I'll bear that in mind.
Another thing to consider is back in these days, it was culturally normal for someone to be carrying a revolver. Nah, you gotta do it to his face. It makes it more interesting. I'll be running around like a mountain when I run. Alright, walking on.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here.
See, you're gonna be the pushy type. No excuse me or anything like that. Yeah, like that was part of the culture in some towns, but at the same time, it was more common than it is now. Like, it was more socially acceptable than it is now. And now, people only really expect to see, like, law enforcement carrying weapons at all. Where really, like, at least for American culture, it's literally in our Constitution that you have the right to bear arms at any time. So, I don't know. It just seems silly how much, or not really silly, but just weird how much things have changed in time.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished. Bringing in all
Yeah,
sorts
that's
of new
true,
folk
but
like
at the same
yourself.
time, like, it's kind of
That's such a bad
unjustified.
thing.
Change
To some
is
extent,
only
it's
good when it
justified
makes
why
things
they feel
better.
that way, with it being, you know,
Oh,
pretty normal. Like, we just had at an airport here in the U.S. not too long ago, another bag just left lying around. It was empty, but it was
That's
still,
the
like,
barn
literally
over
left
there.
laying out in
Paul
the middle of
built
the
it
open.
himself when I was just a little girl.
That and, actually just the other day we had someone with a fake bomb strapped to
And here we
themselves
are,
going
back
around
at the
stabbing
house.
people.
Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
you'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarlane. Whoa, whoa.
it says. There we go. It wasn't letting me hitch it.
Come on, this is the only chance you're gonna get to rest.
Well, that's always fun. Yeah, imagine. I've heard there's a lot of like little bug type things in here that are fun to mess with.
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house, and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
You know, it's funny, like, in these cinematic bits, John's actually a pretty nice guy, even though you can play him as good or bad.
Mr. Marston.
Miss McFarland.
Remember me
Shoot
telling
to
you about
kill
the trouble you've been
Cowboy.
having with rustlers and
Yeehaw.
other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on
Welcome
the
to
property
the
line
stream,
this evening?
Casey.
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time.
That's cool. You're always welcome to lurk.
We'd best get moving. This is a dangerous time of night for us.
Well, maybe the patch I had to download fixes some of those bugs.
Let's go. Keep your eyes open and try not to get yourself shot again.
Let's go.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
Are you streaming yourself at all tonight, Casey?
God damn it, these rabbits are at it again. Come on, let's get rid of them once and for all.
Whoa there.
Why won't it? Oh my gosh. What the poopers. It won't let me get off the horse. Maybe it didn't fix all those bugs.
Easy.
Come on, then. Time to get that bloodlust of yours.
Literally, there we go. It's refusing to let me get off the horse. I'm not sure what it was, but I eventually got off the horse. Ah.
Let's get going. We've still got plenty of ground to cover.
Come.
If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits
Nice.
stealing our crops.
The Sims.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to
I wonder
a
if
big
that'll
city.
install on my
Become a
Mac,
lady
because I haven't
of
played
leisure.
Sims in a long time.
Was that a coyote? Get those pests before they scare the livestock. Gee up!
I gotta get better at this whole shooting thing. Alright, let's do this. Alright. It's hard to move and shoot at the same time. Where more cows?
Hurry! I bet they're going straight for the chicken coop. Good shoot!
Marlena.
Come on. Gotcha.
Yes, you got one!
Let's go.
Boom. Well, unfortunately, they ate some chicken, it looks like.
Let's go. Easy.
Well, those are coyotes, not wolves. And no, Matthew.
I'll show you the way to your room. You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little
That's debatable.
experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
This is you, Mr. Marston.
There you go, there, horsey.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston.
Yeah, that's what I thought the first time that I played it. When I heard that name, I was like, oh, Seth.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
It's his ancestor. Time to get some sleep. Oops. There we go. I forget there's all these ratings for like how you appear to others, which I think you can look at on here. Yeah, honor, fame, I'm a nobody. I've completed 2.6% of the game. 4 days have passed. 2 missions complete. There's new missions. There's definitely plenty to do. I don't know if this is set up like GTA is, though, where like the actual main story isn't a big part of it. Like, isn't the big percentage that it's actually just the like all the extras that make up a lot of the story. I moved the mic further away to see if that helps. I'm super congested, so like I can't breathe out of my nose at all, which is probably part of the problem.
Howdy, sir.
My mistake, mister.
Howdy. My mistake. Oh, so I have 2 outfits right away. And then a bunch of undiscovered outfits. Ooh, I like ones with the long coats. Alright. Well, let's get moving around.
Come on.
Let's go visit Mom. Yeah, I'm guilty of just usually leaving the horse wherever I feel like it.
Whoa.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence.
You mean he hasn't always been a Scarface?
Simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
Uh-oh. Competition. Dun dun dun.
All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts.
That's right.
Yeah!
How do you do, sir?
Alright.
On the count
What's
of
that gonna
three.
be? Racing?
3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland.
Here we go. Why is that? Ow. What the heck? This is not working out for me. Alright. Well, I don't think I'm winning this race.
Come on.
Kind of a disappointment.
Let's go.
I don't even know if I have a chance of catching up.
Go.
Decent stamina. The trust of the horse. That's good to know. It's a very long race. Towards multiple laps. Nah, I don't think that's what it is.
Easy.
That was fun.
Oh, I'll have to try that with the horse sometime.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you
Well,
deal
I
with
didn't
that
win,
nice
but,
Mr.
you know.
Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
Yeah,
Do
nos for
whatever
a
you
horse
think's best,
isn't a thing.
Mr. Marston.
I wonder how famous I can be. Well, let's go talk to Bonnie again before I head out to go see the marshal. I like to pick up multiple missions and
Mr.
kind of
Marston,
tackle
how
them
are
at
you?
once.
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Take the driver's seat, come on!
See, I'm used to controls of other games, like every.
Let's just go. I don't want to keep Paul waiting.
Oh, I don't remember who makes the game now. Anyway, the game controls are really weird, so that's throwing me off some.
You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook.
That would have been kind of funny to watch.
I understand you.
I can't
But,
always
you know,
say
that's
I
not
do
gonna
either.
happen. Well,
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure.
yeah, I could kind of see that, a little bit like Billy.
Personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with
Well, you
women,
guys crossed in
and
front of me.
neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response. I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were
That's
friends,
true.
Miss McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old
Oops,
dog
wrong way.
who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day. The kind of fella laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
The wagon isn't built for this kind of terrain.
I mean,
Sounds like
oops.
the perfect person to leave
Oh,
in
I guess
charge
I'm a
of your
jerk.
entire livelihood.
We go way back, and I didn't have a lot of choice.
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when
Who's so
you're
pushy?
done.
Now, how you think she be having all that money?
My goodness.
Whoa. Shots fired. Shots fired.
Don't do anything stupid now.
I'm not gonna shoot you.
What am I doing here?
What the? Hi.
Hello, mister.
This is not what I was going for. Oh, yeah, I broke the law, but he shot at me first. What the heck? Put the gun away. Put the gun. There we go. Let's try this again. I'm just gonna go on over here. Go to the doctor. Get my medicine. That's not how that works, Matthew. I didn't die. I shot the other dude.
How would Armadillo get by without me?
Dear sir, hello.
You need something for that
Get
gout?
that medicine.
Good to see you again.
Alright, I guess I'll go talk to Bonnie.
Howdy.
Oh, look at the puppy.
Hey there!
That's... Pet the puppy? Can I pet the puppy?
Hey, mister, good
It's
morning.
not.
It's time to start drinking.
Well, thanks
Good
for
morning.
driving.
It's time to start drinking.
It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
That's silly.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take the stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Make no promises. Fun. Let's see. Ooh, I can purchase and rent properties. So I can make profits in this game. But I don't have any money right now, so guess I'll be waiting a while.
No harm done.
What in blazes? How you do?
Because I'm pretty sure I have no money. Zero money. So eventually, I'll be able to get stuff. Let's go talk to the marshal since I'm here. Five-finger fillet. Yeah, I don't know that I'd ever want to play that game in real life.
Excuse me.
Hey, you got a visitor.
Alright, and this is the marshal, so this is really interesting.
Shut up, you. Now, what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did.
Apparently so. I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
And just think back in the day, it was totally cool to just spit
You
wherever.
that fella from the train company,
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer. You them one of them Williamson boys.
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come on, what, you getting kicked with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down.
No, so you're not the marshal. You're just a loser.
You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir.
Sir, Mr. Sir, sir.
Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir.
Outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak. Suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people that pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon need shutting down. Not forgetting,
in other words, you got a lot of work for me to do.
Homesteaders out in the back country, and I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right. Tell you what.
Right.
Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
It's gonna be interesting. I need to figure out how to access my inventory so I can adjust
Come on,
like
then, Marston.
my
Follow
stuff. Hold on, there we go. That's what I want. Because I honestly prefer to use the pistol over the rifle. And if this ends up being a situation where I need to shoot things,
Led by this fella called Walt. Goddamn road
sorry,
agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town.
my bad.
Drivers in Armadillo spend more time with their hands in the air than
Have I
on
used
the
the
range
medicine
these
yet?
days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
Inventory? Medicine. Oh, it helps if I actually use it. So, like, I have health and stuff.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Let's go, Marston. I've been after that son of a bitch for months.
You only got one horse. Well. Oh, wait. I gotta whistle for a horse to come on over.
Don't lose him. Can't lose that trail,
Well,
boy. Catch up with me
I
when
need a
you
horse.
can.
Come here, boy. Come here. Okay, stop short. That's cool, too. Let's do this.
If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still
Hey,
talk.
I'm taking my time. I haven't decided if I'm playing good guy or bad guy yet, so for right now I'm playing more the good guy side.
Walton's gang's been growing fast.
But like I said, I think it'll depend on each situation what I end up doing.
These boys get around. Walton's a start, but there's plenty more where he came from. Looks like he's holed up at the old Pleasant
Really
Town.
should get a bigger
Let's hold up a
TV,
minute and find a spot
just so
for
I
our
can
horse.
see better. It's really hard for me to focus on it unless I get like super close to the TV. Bigger screen would help. I should just take Alex's TV.
Looks like we got
Oh, so you're gonna be a total jerk.
Damn! Take cover! We'll work our way up this hill.
Hey, yeah, you, over here.
Take cover behind that wagon to your right. There's one behind the creek. Take him down.
Is that all you got?
Get to that crate. I got
Good
you
loading.
covered. Watch out for that bastard behind the rock.
You got a problem with me?
I got you, boy. Make the move for that boulder.
That's true, I could set this up on the 4K screen.
Hellfire!
I should just put them side by side so I can have like one thing up on one and something else on the other, or I don't know. I have to figure out a setup, but yeah, that would be a good idea.
My God. Take cover behind the outhouse. Careful, there may be more of them.
No, just let me exit it.
I doubt he's too happy with you.
Oh my goodness.
Just walk
Pretty
away.
open.
Walton's inside the house. Take him alive if you can.
In other words, don't shoot to kill for this guy.
It has been a pleasure, Marshal.
Ow.
Your killing days are over. It'll be trial and the ropes for you.
He shot me.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Come on.
In order to set up my 4K monitor out here, I'd have to create a hole in the TV stand because there isn't like a like stand for it. It has to be mounted to a surface. Yeah, no kidding. It's like, what the heck? Gotta love the realism to games, or the sincere lack of it. What am I doing? Marshall has left you a long way from civilization. You can quickly go back doing something. Do I have a map right there? Can you speed travel in this? I don't know if you can. Yeah, I'll still go back here to start.
Come on.
Tells me to turn in this way, but I feel like it'd be better to go around.
Go. Go. Yo.
Hitch it up, go on inside. Hey Casey, you're gonna be at the concert tomorrow, right?
Hello? 731. What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. Yeah, if it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly, the world is full of days.
Yeah. I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshal! 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 I just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy
Gotta love
eye.
graphical glitches in games.
All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marson?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
Rock and roll. Let's do this. I thought there's just the one dude in the prison all the time. Let's do this, boys.
How long you been working for the government, Marston?
I don't work for the government.
Well, I got a telegram from some federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
Are you some kind of vigilante?
You don't look like no government boy.
I guess it's complicated. I came because it was made impossible for me not to.
You sure are a tight-lipped son of a bitch, mister.
I guess I am. I ain't gonna dig this hole no deeper.
Ain't you all proud and superior? Don't forget you need us more than we need you. Bill Williamson folded you up like an empty person last time, if I remember correctly.
Simmer down, Jonah.
Listen to your boss, Jonah. There's a good boy. Otherwise, I'll put a hole in your hillbilly head and watch your tiny brain drain out.
Alrighty then.
I'll be honest with you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. But what does a flannel-mouthed city boy who's never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin?
Nothing, I reckon.
All this manifest destiny hogwash, taming a wild land. We're nearly there. Keep your eyes out for the Ballards.
Yeah, we'll go with the rifle.
Everybody
for this
dismount and follow me. Let's move up the canyon towards the fort. Be ready, boys.
No, but I wasn't paying
Probably
that
gonna
close
be
attention
outnumbered.
either.
And those bastards ain't short on firepower neither.
Let's see how many there are. If we can take them alive, good. If not, smoke the sons of bitches.
Music to my ears, Marshal.
Alright, let's do this. Take him down, go back home for dinner.
Look out! Rustler guard! Are you kidding? Gun him down!
You should start worrying, friends!
Help me out here, will you?
Yeah, you're up there. Let's get cover.
Your wrestling days are over.
Split up. You take the left, boys. I'll go right. Marston, you go with the deputies or cover me.
Okay, so either direction. I think it was smart if I covered you.
Let's go, Marston. Get a move on. Damn you. Me and you again, Marston. Let's hope this goes as well as last time. My God.
And that would be ideal.
I ain't never lost no fight. Look out! There's two behind that rock. to you all. Follow me.
I think we can move forward. Oh, you're still right there, are you?
Hellfire. There's our boys on the other side. Eyes up. We ain't finished yet.
Take them down, boys.
Nice shot.
It's gonna take more than one of you, partner.
Christ alive. Stay with me. Come on, let's clear out that camp. Watch yourself. Looks like they have some backup. You better surrender. You hear? Put down your guns and surrender. Good shooting, boy. Look, over there.
I need to get out of here.
That bastard won't be rustling no more.
Reloading.
It's over, Fred.
Oh my good God. I see him. Nice and steady now. Don't leave yourself open. There's one more for the
That's what I tend to do best. No, you're back there.
You made your last good kill, Marston. Looks like there's some ammunition lying about. If you need it, I'll meet you up on the ridge. No, no!
Cool, regroup. Get some stuff. Yeah, open the chest. Ooh, money. Money's always good. Money is useful. What the? Revolver ammo. If I remember correctly, I thought you could break this stuff to be able to open it and get stuff out of it. Maybe I'm wrong. But, you know, I can always do this. Loot body. I used to do this with all the other bodies too.
Forgive me, friend.
Forgive me for taking things from you after you shot and tried to kill me. I don't even know any cheat codes for this game, or even how you would do that on here.
Keep your eyes open. I saw a couple of snipers across the way. Eyes up! Snipers! I'm giving you one last chance to put your hands in the air! You got one!
Yeah, dude. There's one more, though.
Stay close! I'm gonna shoot you dead! Tell the ballers to give themselves up, or we'll kill every last one of you! Are you gonna shoot any of these rustlers, boy?
What do you think I'm doing?
Come on! Full foot, Marston!
I'm ahead of you, old man.
Come on, let's get the rest of them.
So they're in front and back. Take cover, take cover. Ah, shoot. I got killed
There are
again.
them snipers!
Probably because I moved ahead way too quickly.
What's the matter? Ain't got the sand?
Come on, pop your head out.
Come on! Give them hell! Nice shot! This way! I've got my shooting pin
this isn't fun. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Do not want to fall down here.
This looks as good a spot as any. Gather around and listen up. All right, stealthy as you can, boys. Let's get as close to those bastards as we can.
Alright. Guess I'll come back and loot them later. What, y'all aren't gonna come up and follow me? What the heck?
Come on.
Hey, this way! Watch out!
Who next?
Sweet mother of God.
I know you're back there.
That bastard won't be rustling no more.
Oh shoot. That is not at all what I meant to do. Hello, cows. Why won't... Oh my gosh, I can't just jump the fence. There we go.
I'll kill the hell out of you! I'm gonna bat you down like a mad dog. Marston, all you gotta do is point it and pull the trigger.
Yeah. This is probably about as far as I played in the last game, to be honest. Or last time I tried to play it. So. Let's see.
I can't take them all by myself. I think that's all
Sure
of them.
can, you just
Fine
did.
shooting, boys. Now come on, let's untie those hostages.
I don't wanna.
Thanks,
wanna
Marshal.
Loot
We're indebted to
bodies.
you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
Say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. West Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. West Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman.
Oh, that's good to know.
Housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
Yeah, it'd probably been useful to shoot the barrels, made things a little bit easier. Apparently I'm just gonna sit here and, smoke my cigars. And Cholla Springs. Sweet. Yeah, it probably feels that way sometimes. Alright, I'm gonna take a short break here. Use the restroom, stuff like that. I will be back in just a couple of minutes. Alright, everybody. I'm back. That's not what I want. Let's get my horse. And we'll kind of take a look. Where do I want to go next? What's this? Little blue player. Oh, that's my horse. Over here, got the house. You know, I'm not too far from Bonnie, in theory, because, well, baby, I gotta get up out of this valley. I gotta get up in here, up over there. I think we'll head over to Bonnie, and then we'll worry about getting down to where Nigel West Dickens is located. So, we'll set my waypoint for, over by Bonnie. Mount my horse as soon as it gets over here. As always, walks past me. We'll loot the body real quick. Grab my horse. Save the horse. Ride the cowboy. I know way too many country songs that I can make fun of this game with. Why are you stuck? On the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. Like on the road is making music with my friends. I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again. Like a band of gypsies, we go down the highway. Well, there is that. But, I mean, I'm not even really riding the road. I'm literally just taking a straight shot to where I want to go. Should probably work on that some, but, you know. I like straight paths. I don't like taking twists and turns. Horse keeps going off cliff, missing the road. Okay, yeah, and smacking bullets. I should probably work on that whole navigation thing, but, you know. Why would I do that? Have fun. Oh, that's good to know. I'll have to give that a try next time I'm on the road.
I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson. To settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is that I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Alright.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture
yeah,
my
a little
former
bit.
brother in arms,
Miss
great harm will
McFarland.
befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget.
Sounds about right.
That's true. Especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston.
Talking about Annie from the movie.
Listen,
Annie.
can you help me?
Well, I guess it's a book too, but
I can try. What do you need? Money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
Good old Patrick Stewart. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a book before it was a movie, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, come on, horse. Let's go do this.
Right. Are you ready to learn how to herd some cows?
I was born ready. I think so, yeah.
Thank you for telling me all that back there. It must have been hard for you.
I've never actually seen the movie. I've only seen parts of it.
Close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
I ain't so sure about that, but thank you.
Yep, that sounds right.
Get behind the herd. That should start them moving in the right direction.
Why did it whip over here and get stuck? What the heck? Turn around. There we go.
Come on.
That was really, like, weird.
Whoa.
Let's go, though, cows.
He's got it.
Herd the cows down the road. Pretend you know what you're doing.
Ain't that hard, is it? Whoa.
What the heck are these guys? Oh my gosh, this is not going over well at all.
You had to sleep at the switch, are ya? Bye.
Here he comes.
Okay, this is not going right at all. Isn't there another
Fella
cow?
carrying a Carcano sniper rifle was walking about town.
Man, that's all.
Alright, let's try this.
This way. We need to take them out to the pasture.
Come on.
I don't think herding's easy in real life either. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. I'm not going to shoot the cows.
Nail it down. Keep going, Mr. Marston.
He's just showing off
Now
now.
we need to move this entire herd out to the far pasture for grazing.
Let's go.
That'll be fun.
Keep sweeping behind them. That way they'll stay together.
Keep him tight now.
Control that horse, will ya?
Doing great, Mr. Marston. Stay with him.
I love how you make mistakes and there's like an immediate insult.
Watch for the runner.
Nail it down, Mr. Marston.
Here we go.
You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
Woohoo, got stuff done. Now the cows are just flying everywhere. Alright, let's go save this Warbucks. No, it's not Warbucks. It's, oh, I don't remember now. William Dixon's. Let's, pull up my map here and... So, Nigel West. That would be a pretty impressive insult. I was talking to the horse. I guess I'll try to just follow the trail. Yeah, X doesn't do it on for staying on the trail. It's the jump button for the horse. Hey, I wasn't shooting at you. I was shooting at the rabbit, you dummy.
Go.
All I wanted was the animal. Hi. Hey, hey.
Oh, Lord! I'm so cold! Please, help me!
Man, we'll let my honor go down. I never shot at you, and you decided you were going to try to take it all out on me.
What have you got for me? That one almost got me.
Alright, this did not go well at all, and I just shot the horse. I'm sorry, horse. Yeah, I gotta get out of here before I completely destroy my honor all.
Come on!
Hey, oh, now I'm wanted. Is this kind of like GTA? I gotta escape the wanted area in order to have it go away. It wasn't my intent to start a war. It's more like I was shooting the rabbit, the guy shot at me, and so I shot back. I mean, it's just like real life. I do the same thing.
Come on! Come on!
Alright, so there's a bounty out to me. So, I gotta be careful. So I have to pay the bounty off in order to not be caught. Awesome. So there goes any money that I've earned so far. Let's go do this mission, and then I'll go pay my bounty.
Come on!
Oops, just went past it. Alright, Mr. Snake Venom Man.
Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. You need help?
I'm just
Mister,
gonna
you
dramatically
alive?
lay here.
Fuck, God damn it. Good heavens.
Excuse me?
I said, no, I'm not okay. Do I look like I'm okay?
You look pretty good for a corpse.
Praise be.
Move up, mister. Time to get you to a doctor or an undertaker. Whichever you need once we get to town.
St. Peter, open up them pearly gates. I'm coming home.
Come on, mister.
Alright, drama. Old man.
sorry, sir. I'm bleeding like a badly butchered hog.
You'll be fine. Just focus.
You're not bleeding at all.
You better take the reins. I don't think I'm strong enough. I'm finished. Done for.
Just sit up straight, will you?
To Armadillo! Godspeed! What is your
Apparently
name?
I have a limited amount of time to get him there.
Oh, good God! Out of the frying pan into the fire! Excuse me? How many outlaws can a man encounter in one day?
You must have me mistaken with somebody else, friend.
The Pollard twins, Walton's gang. I know who you are.
Word sure travels fast around here.
Good Lord! It's those scoundrels once again! You're killing me! Get back on the damn road!
I'm on the road. It's not the road you want me to be on. It's hard to drive and shoot this at the same time.
That's it! Sound the salute! Clear the way! Is that all of them? Praise me! There's still hope!
What the hell happened to you?
Bandits! Hoodlums! The scoundrels robbed me blind and left me to die!
I can see that.
Once again, a victim of my own success. They seemed a man in a well-cut suit.
Oh my gosh, this old man.
Do you know who they were?
No idea. I'm not the kind of man who has enemies. Where are they all coming from? I hear harps. My God, it's beautiful. I knew you'd come. Is that Armadillo? Come on, hurry! Why am I so wet?
Did you pee yourself?
Dad,
I feel like it's a valid question.
For Christ's sakes, man, you're gonna be fine. We're nearly there.
Me into your arms.
This is it. You're gonna make it.
Oh, where the devil are we?
Armadillo, we made it safe. You'll be happy to know.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. You're a gentleman and a true man of honor.
Coming from you, I doubt that means much, but I appreciate the civility.
I owe you, sir. And I always pay my debts. Jesus. But if I die, I'm sorry for it. If not, I'll be your man for...
Let's get you fixed up first. Then we'll decide what you're my man for.
You're my man. My man, my man, my man. Alright, I need to pay my bounty, so I gotta figure out where I do that right away. My fame went up. Well, I regained the honor that I lost before, so... Alright, so let's see here. Does it say specifically where I can go and... Oh, wait. Pay bounty. That's what I gotta go do. Let's go pay my bounty. Probably gonna cost me more than I can afford, but you know. Two counts of murder and 1 count of horse slaughter. That sounds about right. And there goes all my money. Insufficient funds. It's only partially paid. Well, I need $11 more and then some. I can submit to the law and become a bounty hunter for them. I don't know how I feel about that. Alright, sounds good, Matt. Talk to you later. selling. Well, let's see here. What am I gonna do? The only thing I really have is stuff with Bonnie. So I guess I'll go see the marshal. As my horse tries to kill me.
Hey, you! Cincinnati guy! Come over
here. Ah! Since you're here, you want to make yourself useful?
Not particularly.
Listen, son, I know you got a mission. But right now, I need another gun.
Why? What's happening?
We've had this problem for months with this group of bandits who are getting drunk and murdering settlers. Last night, they went to a big place up near Ridgewood.
They burnt the place down, killed the men, burning most of them alive, and raped the women. Women folk then got their throats slit. One of them survived and walked in here this morning.
Anyway, we got a posse gathering up near Ridgewood. Will you ride with us?
All right.
Thank you, John Marston. It's gonna be a bloody job.
Huh. I don't think I know any other kind, sir.
That's always fun.
Hey, wait up!
Where is he?
Come on!
Let's hit the breeze,
Let's
boys.
do it.
Marston, I hear you caught up with Mr. West Dickens.
I did. For a man who claims to have found a remedy to all ailments, he was in pretty bad shape.
His tonic has helped a great many people. It's a medical breakthrough from the East, the result of years of research.
If only it could cure him of his diarrhea of the mouth.
I wouldn't be so dismissive of science if I was you. Times is changing fast.
He's no more a scientist than I am a priest. But people can spend their hard-earned money however they please.
He's certainly a character, that West Dickens.
I can't understand a goddamn word he said.
A more flannel-mouthed bunco artist I've never met.
Hey, Marshal, see those vultures?
I see him. Marston, you and Eli go check it out.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Ain't no survivors here, Marshal.
Man, this don't look too good.
Poor horses and people.
Somebody was so busy killing people they went and dropped their gun.
Come on.
Keep following
Let's do this.
What kind of man does that?
A bunch of weak men. A pack of cowards is the most dangerous kind.
Some men are just born plain evil.
I think it's this land that makes the men, as much as the other way around. Men are born, and then they're formed. At least that's how I see it.
Who could have done such a thing?
Any number of people, especially now the word's out we're cleaning up the county.
Between Walton's boys and the rustlers, we've been spilling a lot of blood. Man gets more evil when he's running scared.
I can see more vultures up ahead.
All right, let's go check it out.
Go! Come on!
More bodies. More
Man,
blood.
more dead bodies.
Good old
The fire's
times.
still smoking. Those scumbags must still be around.
Come on. Let's pound leather, boys. Looks like they're headed for Ridgewood Farm.
Sons of bitches!
Didn't you once run a gang of outlaws, Marston?
Yeah, but not like that. It wasn't our way.
At least it wasn't my way.
Killing and thieving's never right, boy. No matter how you dress it up. Can't see a soul anywhere. This ain't right. All right, boys. Let's have a look around.
Yeah. Nobody's in the shed. Come. No one here.
They're all in the house. I'm willing. Come on there, Marshall.
That ain't right. No one would board up a barn like this. Come on, John. Shoot that door open.
Jeez.
Holy sweet mother of mercy.
Please, please don't shoot me. Some bandits came by and took us hostage. They're holed up in the farmhouse. Some of my family is being kept hostage inside.
All right, boys. We need to get into that house right now.
Alright, let's do this.
There's one of them.
Going upstairs. See, this is the type of like moments I wish I had actual tactics.
You and me gonna have ourselves some fun.
Oh my good God!
As soon as you can, make a run for the shed. And keep your head down.
Oh, thank God.
Who's out there? Come on, chicken. There's a deputy waiting for you in the shed out back. Make a run for it. Clear.
Done that a lot cleaner than I did.
Unspeakable things to me.
Looks all clear, fellas. Let's check up on the farmers.
What's this? No, I got some of the money I need to finish my whole bounty thing.
Don't think you'll be needing this.
Okay, it won't let me loot that one, but whatever. Wait, there's one right here.
Some folk tried escaping to the south, but then some robbers started chasing him down like wild dogs. I thought you were supposed to protect us, Marshal. You folk ain't men. You ain't nothing. You're just some man on a government payroll taking money that the rest of us have to pay for with our lives. Yeah. What is wrong with this country?
Not up, men. The man that kills the boss of that bunch gets $50.
It ain't about the money, Marshal. These are people's lives. People's homes.
Come on, they're gonna get away. Follow me. We can still catch them.
Let's do this.
Do you think they might be headed for Fort Mercer, Marshal? What? Williamson's men? Maybe. All this sure looks like their handiwork.
Makes sense if they took this road.
Come on, Marshal. This might be our chance.
What's your beef
Right
with
into
Williamson
the
anyway,
hands.
Marston?
Let's just say he's the currency in a complicated transaction.
What the hell you talking about?
Some people I have the displeasure of knowing want him dead.
Why does that involve you?
We used to run in a gang together. It was once like family.
If this is how you treat your family, I'd hate to see what you do to your enemies.
That was a lifetime ago. And bear it in mind, he's left me for dead the last 2 times I've seen him.
Wait, who's that up there?
You just walk away now, John. I didn't kill you before, but I sure as shit will now.
Get yourself down here, Bill. No, you ain't man enough to stop me. You know I don't want to kill you, but I will.
You always did have a high opinion of yourself, John. Dutch always said you were an arrogant son of a bitch. I guess he was about right. Get him, boys! Everybody, take cover! In that shed!
Oh, these poor horses. Oh, this is not what I was expecting when it comes to facing war.
We'll make our stand here. Stay in cover. Watch your head.
How'd that one get through?
My God. I'm hit, boys. It's up for them. They ain't gonna retreat.
There's still 2 of you out there.
None of you are leaving here alive.
Come on, chicken.
Heads up, more of them coming down the hill.
Kill every last one of you. Don't try to be something you're not.
I ain't never lost no fight.
Tell Billy.
Damn you!
This should be a fair fight if you can shoot straight.
You'll pay for what you did at Ridgewood.
Sorry about that, gentlemen.
Hey, look what I got here. There's something that you're still breathing. Come here, boy. Come on, Bessie. Give. Oh.
Norman Deek. Nice to see you again, buddy. Thanks for your help, John. Norman here is going to help us get to Bill. Ain't you, Norman?
Very good.
Thank you, Mr. Dick. Mighty kind.
Fuck you.
Mighty kind.
Hog time. Let's get him to jail.
And now I got the monies. Alright, so I've been streaming for about 2 hours now, and I've definitely been in that like crashing point for a while. So I think I'm going to call it a night as far as streaming goes, and continue this next time. So let's go ahead and, let's see, game. make it autosave, so I don't have to worry about saving it for myself. But either way, I'm gonna call on that, guys. It was fun streaming, and I will see you guys next.